Hi, I'm Jenny from the plot, and this is my allotment. Welcome to my lady garden.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from. I'm down to earth.
This channel had a little mention last week from Danny of the Grow Up channel on his Grow Up Live, and I have to say I was tickled pink, quite frankly, because everyone on that chat was an experienced, like a proper gardener and a proper YouTuber, and just to hear my name in such company made me feel very honoured. So thank you, Danny, and the cheque is in the post. So if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. You joined me in the greenhouse today because it is a sowing and growing day. So I've got a few things to show you. We have lift off with the sweet peas. I mean, they're maybe a little leggy, but I think they're doing all right, you know. Miracles will never cease. And another miracle. I sowed cauliflowers and leeks back at the end of January. I think it was the 26th. And nothing happened for the longest time. And I was seriously about to give up. I'd written re-sow cauliflower and leeks on my to-do list. But today I came to the greenhouse and look. I don't know if you can see. I've got cauliflowers. Very, very tiny, but they're there. I mean, just when you think it's not happening, gardening really is magic. And the leeks, where's the leeks? Just that, you probably can't see this. I wonder if I can show you. I've just got the tiniest speck of green. Oh, can you? I don't know if that's coming across on camera, but at least 3 of them are germinating. So I'm going to leave them for a little while and see what happens. And if I have to sow more, I have to sow more. But I was thrilled. So that was what's growing. Now for the sowing. Today I'm going to be sowing some tomatoes, chili peppers and sweet peppers. Now all these plants need heat to germinate and to to give them a start. So I'm going to be sowing them in propagators with lids and taking them home to sit on my windowsill. I don't have a heat mat or anything yet, but I do have grow lights, which I think helps, and it is quite a warm room. So the other thing I'm going to make sure I do today is I'm going to make sure I label my plants. I did forget to do this last time, so I'm going to catch up today. It's so important because otherwise how on earth do you keep track of anything? Now these labels are just made up of bits that I've cut out of yogurt pots, and I got that hack from Gardener Gray. If I can, I will link his free hacks video in the comments below, because it was really, really handy, and I use these a lot. Just bits of yogurt pot. Write on them with a Sharpie. Job done. Free. So let's start with chili peppers and sweet peppers. I'm going to be growing those in this greenhouse, which is quite small. So I'm not going to be doing a huge amount. It's really more of an experiment. So I've got 2 types of chili pepper. Jason, you'd be ashamed of me. Only 2 varieties. I've got a cayenne pepper, and I've got a Bishop's Crown. So I'm going to be trying those. And sweet peppers, just dropped one. I've got a generic sweet pepper. So who knows how that's going to turn out. And I've also got the sweet colour spectrum. So let's get sowing. And now tomatoes. I'm going to be growing those outside this year in one of the growing beds, just as an experiment because I haven't grown them outside before. Last year I grew generic tomato and generic cherry tomato, and they both did really well. We got lots of fruit. It was mostly green. I had to ripen it on the windowsill, but you know, it did all right. Maybe it'll do better outside. And then this year we went to the garden centre, and my husband, who loves tomatoes, went a little bit wild in the aisles, in the seed aisle in particular, and he picked out some more varieties. So we've got 4 more varieties. We've got, these were free from Kitchen Garden. We've got the Alicante. We've got Moneymaker, which I believe is quite a classic. We've got Gardener's Delight, another classic. And we've got Roma VF, which I know my husband was particularly keen on that one. So we really want a bit of success, please. And when I looked at them, all 6 varieties, I asked myself, is that too many? Is that too many tomatoes for one small growing bed? Well, we'll see, won't we? Mind you, I heard Kerry from Dog on the Plot saying that she was sowing 54 varieties. So actually, I mean, 6 varieties is pretty modest, really, isn't it? So let's get sowing. Last job of the day, and it's painting palettes, which, as you know, I absolutely love. So I've got to put a coat of black paint on the lid for my storage box, final coat, and touch up a few bits on the bench where we did drilling and screwing. Now, it did occur to me when I was painting the palettes for that bench that the colour I'd chosen made them look very like those blue chip palettes. You know the ones, you know those blue palettes that are always hanging around and no one wants them because they've been treated with loads of chemicals, so they're not good for the garden. And also, technically, they all belong to CHEP, the company that makes them, so it is illegal to use them in DIY. Can I just state for the record, these are not they. okay? These palettes used to look like this. And now they look like this because I painted them with this. Johnson's garden paint. Johnson's or Johnston's? One of them. Garden paint in, I think it is midnight blue. And according to the can, it is harmless to plants and animals when dry. So please don't arrest me. If I ever have to paint another palette again, it will be too soon. But that's it from me for today. Thank you for coming to my lady garden, and I will see you next time. Until then, take care. Bye.